Hello, Basavaraj. First of all,
Hello, sir.
congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Very, very happy for your success.
Yes, sir. Thank you with all the efforts and supports like you, sir. All the gurus.
Yes.
Finally, have secured a rank in UPSC, sir.
Mm.
Thank you so much, sir.
Uh, Tell me about your background because I always ask this question to every other aspirant because um, it's that itself is very inspiring. The background you guys come from and where you
Yes,
are currently. Yes, please, your background.
yes, sir. Sir, I come from a place called Shahpur in the Yadgir district that lies in the Kalyana Karnataka region of Karnataka, sir. I did my schooling in Shahpur itself in vernacular language, that is Kannada language. And then I went on to do my PUC uh, in Gulbarga, that is my PU college. After that, I've gone to Bangalore, sir, Bangalore for civil engineering to pursue civil engineering from BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore. So throughout my journey, I've seen this transition from vernacular language to English language. So I even today I feel that I'm still in the transition mode itself. I don't know
Mm.
because we were very shy in the beginning itself during the transition. We used to, you know, how to deal with this transition, English and Kannada. The thing is, we think in Kannada and the words have to come in English. It is common for all the South Indian people who have studied in vernacular language during their primary education. So when I came to Bangalore, I saw the different world in my engineering, the more progressive, the more vocal, the more extrovert people, how they express. So it was a like bit of a culture shock for me, sir, from coming from a small town to going to Bangalore. So that is my journey, sir. Somehow we sailed through engineering. We were good in technical, not in other things. So we sailed through engineering. By the end of engineering, I've decided let's pursue civil services because of various reasons. I had my childhood inspiration from an officer in my hometown, and also I wanted to change the narration of our region. So you come from a very very backward area in Karnataka, and this is very common across India, sir. Take it Maharashtra, Bihar. So I wanted to change that narration for the few people who face this issue. So there is one instance in my college I would vividly remember, sir. Uh, Everybody were introducing themselves. Our madam was asking few questions, follow-up questions. Acha, you come from this place. Oh, this is special for this. So when my turn came up, I said I come from Yadgiri district.
Mm.
Madam was surprised. Where it is? You are telling it is in Karnataka. Ma'am, it is a newly formed district. It's already been 10 years. So it's a newly formed district. It is parallel to the this Kalburgi region of Karnataka. Then I realized where were we in terms of development, in terms of recognition. So today I'm really proud of our district because Yadgiri district has produced four UPSC ranks this year, sir, for the first time in the history. So
Wonderful.
proud of my region and also I'm very proud of my place where I come from. Sir. This is my small background where I come from and what I studied. Sir.
Very positively inspiring, Basavaraj.
That's all. I think I have my madam will see that where is Yadgiri now.
We will share this podcast with her.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And the conversation, you mentioned something very important, Basavaraj. This vernacular thing,
Yes, sir.
because it's not just like you have Karnataka Public Service Commission. Here also we have AP Public Service Commission, Telangana Public Service Commission. Most of the students who get services here are the ones with English background.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's not that there is some bias or it's not that the students of Telugu medium background are less talented or less hardworking, but very simple fact that majority of the material is available in English, especially the qualitative material and
Yes.
all the most of the content which is available on the internet. I don't know. AI tools might change the game or tilt the game again in the favor of vernacular languages. But somehow I believe even the content into the AI tools also is fed by the search engines, right? So this is a
Yes,
very genuine thing that, like, okay, good that you have done your graduation from one of the prestigious college.
yes,
At least you have access to English from your undergraduation.
yes.
There are many who do not get access to decent English at the graduation level and even after the graduation level, and they are struggling. So, did you face any such thing as you have entered into UPSC preparation, or you did not face anything as such because you already have that backing right from the graduation stage?
Sir, I myself faced only one major problem after entering UPSC preparation. Like I said, we always think in a vernacular language and we have to write it in a English. So that is the major problem. Apart from that, to get the access and also to how to approach to the syllabus which is in English, I did not get much of a problem because I had already made my transition during my PUC and 10th. So that is
Mhm.
why it was very comfortable, I could say, for me to study UPSC in English. But definitely during few things, that especially during interview or maybe in mains, where we have to come up with the innovative ideas and we have to look for various anecdotes and literature. Such things I faced various few challenges, sir. Because whatever we have read in our childhood, some stories or some uh, these movies and all is feeded into our mind in the vernacular language. So that to bring it into English in a very creative way, especially in the essay, I faced a few problems to bring up the very good narrative and also how to wire things up to make it very coherent. So that was my challenge during my preparation, sir. And also during interview also I faced a few problems. But over the period I think I have covered all the aspects of the interview. But even today I feel that to bring a very coherent language, especially in the essay, that becomes a very small challenge for me, sir. Apart from that, English is not a big problem for the people like vernacular who studied in vernacular language up to their UG. So I think I've done that transition long back itself.
Got it, got it. That's what I've seen your essays, but because I don't see any problem in your essays. Your essays are good. But yes, interview stage, especially the previous year interview,
Mm.
initial mocks, there was that, the kind of struggle in articulating. But the way you have improved this year mocks, it was like a substantial improvement, I can say. Like in a short span of time, um, that's a perfect improvement. Not just the structure part of it, but also the choice of the words and the quality of the vocabulary you were coming up with, and the presence of mind with which you used to narrate contemporary incidents and bring your life experience into the interview. I don't think you still have you are almost there.
Thanks.
Yes. Now, coming to this aspect, there is this tendency of students of Karnataka, especially North Karnataka.
Uh,
They have this natural preference because we have plenty of the students from Karnataka right now preparing in Hyderabad.
mm.
So, not a serious question though, but a question. I know you haven't prepared much in Hyderabad. Most of your preparation went either in Bengaluru or Delhi, but you frequently visit Hyderabad because you have a couple of friends here. So,
Yes.
what's your favorite ecosystem, Bengaluru or Hyderabad or Delhi? Need not say Hyderabad because I am asking this question. It's just a question.
So my favorite ecosystem is Delhi, sir, definitely.
Okay.
Followed by Hyderabad and lastly Bangalore, sir.
Mhm.
Because because of following reasons, sir. Firstly, Delhi has this very competitive and the mentors and the coaching, they are very fine tuned to the needs of the people, sir. You go to Delhi, you will find everything, sir. Like even for the ethics paper, how to introduce, how to conclude the answer, how to add some diagrams. Such a minute level things mentors are very aware of.
Mm.
Even in Hyderabad, I worked with my friends. Such facilities or such mentors are available, but that is lacking in Bangalore, sir. That's
Mm.
why this time I have shifted to Delhi to look for those minute things in the improvement, especially during my mains, sir. So one, two, three is Delhi, Hyderabad, and Bangalore.
Understood, understood. Yeah, very valuable insight, and it's also like a feedback for our Hyderabad ecosystem. No
Yes.
doubt, even I do this, not just me. There are other faculties in Hyderabad who
Not
kind of
tell much about Hyderabad because I haven't.
that's
I
what you
only
haven't stayed here
yes,
much. That's
yes,
why I asked you if you are attempting your mains again this time. I asked you to come to Hyderabad, see the
yes, sir.
quality of Hyderabad.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Then Basavaraj, next question is it's related to it took some time for you to clear this examination.
Yes,
Like
sir.
I think four attempts or five attempts
No,
and
6 attempts.
six
Six attempts.
attempts. But you got an interview call in your fifth attempt. So
Uh,
that might be a substantial morale booster that you are going in the right direction. How many
yes.
mains you have given?
I have given total 4 mains, sir.
Four mains. This is the fourth mains.
This is the fourth mains and my third interview, sir.
So I oh sorry, I thought this is your second interview, third interview.
Interview, sir,
So
yes.
right from the very beginning days, you are moving in the right direction. Okay, now let me come to the question. Um, so definitely there must be some pressure, right, on you that it is taking time to get into the final list. So how
Yes.
did you handle this pressure? And another add-on question to this, how was the support system from the family?
I will start from the beginning itself, sir. How it started and how I navigated through various situations in this setting. Uh, During the beginning, I started in 2019 September, sir. 2019 September, beginning itself, I have quit a job and I have come to UPSC preparation.
Sure. Uh-huh.
That's the thing. My parents were like, "You could have done job for 2 years." I said, "No, this takes a time. So if in 2 3 years I will be in service, then that will add to my service years in the later year." So I calculated everything and I came to this. After 4 months, there was a 4 to 5 months. There was a lockdown, so I could not complete my coaching, which I have started in Delhi. So I came down to my hometown and I stayed here for almost 2 years, sir. So at that time there was no pressure as such because I was giving my initial attempts. During COVID days only, I have given 2 attempts. Uh, First one, I did not qualify the prelims, and second one, fortunately, I qualified for the prelims. The catch is, for those 2.5 years, I've only prepared for a prelims, sir.
Hmm.
After
Okay.
writing my first mains, I've realized that okay, this is more about the mains. I prepared only for the prelims and not completely well versed with the mains. So after that attempt, I have realized that okay, this is about mains. And during that mains, I faced two challenges. I got other opportunities in my life. Fortunately, I was attending an interview of a technical assistant engineer, and also I got selected for the fellowship in IIM Bangalore. So
Oh, nice.
that was a life changing moment for me, sir. Because my parents and my other well wishers they said continue your preparation by joining this fellowship. This fellowship was for only 2 years from a reputed institute like IIM Bangalore is a very reputed institute. It will add on to your CV. So then I did not have much time to think, sir, because I was writing mains. So somehow I joined it and I went on to training. And after my mains failed, then I realized, okay, this was something off my track. So I have come here for UPSC and I'm going out of this to do something which helps UPSC. But what if the UPSC is not progressing in the direction which I wanted? So then my parents and everybody was saying, continue this at least for 2 years. You will have some financial security and also you will get some exposure. So then,
Hmm.
after that attempt, sir, my third attempt, it was my third attempt. With all this thing, I failed the prelims, sir.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
after writing my mains, I was very confident ki how to clear prelims and other things. I failed my prelims.
Mm,
That was a changing moment, sir. I had to take some decisions, and
mm,
it has to be very tough decisions. Uh,
mm,
by that time, I had lost this assistant engineering interview also. I did not qualify the finals, and also there came a point where I had to quit my fellowship also. So
mm,
now I'm back to square one. I do not have anything in my hands, sir. I had fellowship, I had some technical job interview, and also I had my mails 3 months back. Now I am so moment for me, sir. Then there at that moment I felt very pressured. So what should I do? I spent already 3 years in this journey, and I do not have anything. I failed the prelims. So then I realized, okay, I had already written mains. Mains, let's do the mains now. So mains is the thing which takes you further in this journey. So that year I have joined one of the. Uh, then it took nearly 8 months for preparation for mains itself. That was like a proper foundation for my journey. And at that time, I did write some other technical exams in the state PCS because always my parents used to say, get some job. It will be like a add-on security for your journey. So I wrote many technical exams and other group B jobs in our state. In fact, I remember I qualified for the 9 exams, sir, for the shortlisting. There will be 1:3 list in our state. So that qualification motivated me. I have something in me. I can do
mm,
something else. So it's because of my UPSC journey, I could get good marks in the GS paper in our state exams. So then I realized, okay, I'm going in the right direction. No need to be pressurized. So by the end of December 2023, I was ready for the mains with
mm,
proper templates and other things. Then we started for the prelims. This was like a brand new prelims for me because I had already written 3 prelims and one
mm,
I passed and two I failed. So we approached it a very positive mindset, and that is the like start of a journey, very hectic journey in the UPSC for me, sir. At that year, I cleared prelims. I wrote my mains. I cleared my mains. Uh, and that was my first interview, sir. I was very happy. But the thing is, my interview was in the first week itself. I could not give more mocks. I could not give any one-on-ones. I just had to travel to Delhi within a week, and after that week, my interview was scheduled. So I gathered all my experiences. I thought, "Okay, let's do whatever I have naturally." I gave the interview, sir. At that interview, it was very basic interview, and after that, I felt I need to improve more. So the journey again started, sir. By January 10th, I was finished. I had again 5 months. So what should I do now? I do not have anything to now. So let's start the journey again. I started for the prelims. That time I felt the pressure very much, sir. Like last year also, I had a very strong breakdown. But that year, I felt ki how many years this journey will take me. I don't know about the interview. I don't know about my mains also. My optional was also not that ready at that time, sir. So I was worried. I knew somewhere my mains marks was not up to the mark, but somehow interview could pass me. But then I had to take a small break in the journey, sir. Then I went to Vipassana, sir. So one of my friends suggested. So I went to Vipassana, and it was a very good break, sir. I took a proper break, and then again I came back. So I realized after that, after 1 month, my results came. I knew my mains was not up to the mark. I had just qualified for the interview. So the journey continues again. I do not have any time. So my parents were confident at that time. So that he has gone to interview. If not this attempt, he will clear for the next attempt. But deep inside me, I was very, you know, scared, sir, because the future. My
Mm.
all my friends were progressing in their life. They were doing something. Some of them went to abroad. Some of them are doing really well in their sector. So what should I do? Every person used to ask me, how many years? कितने साल और? ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ? It
All
had
the best,
already
sir.
4 years, sir.
Mm.
So not for the parents, if not for myself, society has started pressurizing me. I did not take that. That is apart the things. But society already started pressurizing me. My friends, my relatives, some other people. How many years will you study? So I I did not take any pressure, but I kept myself busy in the attempt, sir, because I did not have any time. So I continued, and one more year, same thing happened. I went to interview, I came back, and I did not clear. So again, fifth year was very very sad for me and my family, sir. They have already seen that last year he could not qualify, but this year, why did not he qualify? So what should we do? So that was a very lowest point in my journey, sir. Fifth attempt failure. My family also. I had come down to my hometown to tell my family that I will give one more attempt. I will do my best. So I had to, instead of me, I had to, come to them and tell them, reassure them, I will do this. So that attempt, sixth attempt came, sir. Again, similar cycle. Uh, that time I felt in this vicious cycle of interview. I had seen my senior who had given four continuous interviews, sir. So my mental strength was slightly shaken at that point of time because this vicious cycle that going to interview and facing the result and again going to the prelims, again going to the mains. So I did not have any proper time to take a break and improve myself exponentially. I was improving very little bit every year, but I felt I was little bit scared for this attempt, sir, because this vicious cycle is taking all my time and not leaving anything to improve very substantially to get a rank. So this time, what we have done is after prelims, there was a very hectic break after hectic schedule after my results. My results came after 1 week. I had my state PCS mains, so that was for 15 days. So after that, within 15 days, I have to write my prelims. So it was a very hectic month for me. After writing prelims, I've decided let's take a small break and think what can I do differently this attempt. So this attempt, me and my friends, my roommate and other people, we have decided we'll go to Delhi because this Bengaluru loop is not so good for us, and also there is no substantial improvement in our marks. So we all went to Delhi without seeing our prelims results. We went to Delhi after writing mains, and everybody they were pretty sure that they can clear CSC prelims. So we went there and we worked really hard for the prelims, especially for those 3 months. And we five members went, and fortunately, four of them are in the final list, sir. That is,
Wow. Very nice.
and
Very nice.
one more person is already giving a forest interview. Probably he
Okay.
will get that. So it is a very positive environment that we created in Delhi. Everybody used to wake up and go to library. We used to discuss. We used to do whatever things we can do to improve our marks. We all were repeaters in the main. So we all knew how painful it is the journey. So we took a very nice collaboration in all the subjects, and we used to discuss a lot. So this journey, after this, we gave interview, and finally, I am here, sir. The pressure you said is I faced a lot of pressure, and I faced a lot of confusions in my journey. Because of sometimes it is because of problem of plenty. I had so many decisions to take, especially tough decisions with respect to financial security or with respect to future and career, what it should be. And I have made some mistakes. So that's why I think it has taken a long time. And also, thank you for all the family. which has given me this mental strength and my friends. And so it's been a very wonderful journey, I would say, sir, with ups and downs. So UPSC
So
itself
happy,
is
so excited. Uh, you're saying
UPSC
something. Sorry, I interrupted.
yes, sir. So it's a very emotional for me and also very happy that I've secured a rank this time. Uh, I'm thankful for everyone who have supported me.
Good, good. Yeah, even that's why I was listening patiently to it needs a great deal of mental strength to give three back-to-back UPSC interviews. It's not a small thing, Of late, we see students like they get one interview call, highly likely that the next prelims they might flunk or they might flunk at stage of mains. So carrying the same levels of mental energy is, I can say it's a great deal of relentlessness and also the mental resilience. I believe you have demonstrated, Basavaraj. Anyways, all is well. That ends
Yes,
well. Yes.
yes,
And I think we interacted a lot. We interacted many times during interviews. You have this, what do you call special interest of cooking, and you also watch a lot of movies. So,
yes.
how did this, other than preparation, help you? Because often students have a tendency to get into that loop of the preparation, do not take strategic breaks or do not give time for themselves, to rejuvenate and get back to the serious preparation. How did you manage, especially, getting into taking some strategic breaks in such a way that they replenish you, they'll get you back to the preparation?
Sir, throughout my journey, I've inculcated two hobbies. First one is focusing on my fitness. So I usually go for a jog wherever I am. Even in hometown, if I go to Delhi, I jog there. If I go to Bangalore, where I study, there also I jog. So the thing is, bare minimum I have to do 30 minutes of physical activity wherever I am, irrespective of the place. That used to keep me energized all my day, and also it helps a lot for the mental strength. Because when your body is at the right place, you get the clear mindset to think. And secondly, I have other hobbies, like you said, cooking. Cooking is my one of the hobby. Uh, we take like we all roommates. We come together and we cook together. It's a very wonderful experience. We share, we chat
Hmm.
a lot, and we do a lot of jokes. And usually we cook very special dishes, not regular dishes, like
Hmm.
biryani and some curries, and we bring parota from
North
outside.
Karnataka cuisine, probably.
Yes, sir, North Karnataka cuisine. Like my roommate is uh, very good at cooking North Karnataka cuisines, like badnekai palya. You say
Hmm.
wankai. That he is.
Hmm.
And the thing is, we come together. We take it. It used to be like a break where we all sit together, eat together. It's like a family dinner or a family thing. So that will like give a reassurance or some kind of mental ease with a kind of feeling of family wherever we are studying. Because UPSC aspirants, we always see that we eat somewhere else in the morning. We come to library and sit, come back. Same routine. We do not have much of a social interaction except for the teas and other things. So this thing, cooking as a hobby, used to inculcate uh, kind of positiveness among our roommates and friends. And also about breaks, I usually take a good amount of break once in a week, a movie or a outing or a friends get together. I used to keep in touch with only limited number of friends. I used to meet them, call them. So in UPSC, these things will keep you energized and also your mental peace at the right place. Otherwise, keeping being alone in this journey would definitely harm you. I had a phase in my working period. Sir. Like I said I worked for a couple of months. So I did go to Koppala. It is a district in Karnataka. There, I was very alone because all my office colleagues were not of my age. They were elderly people, and I did not have any friends in the new city in the beginning. So I was completely alone for the entire day. I used to go to office, work for 6 to 7 hours, and come back and stare at the wall or study or do the things. So with my experience, I can tell when we become alone in this journey, we kind of get lost. We don't know what's happening in our life. We don't know what's happiness. We don't know what's sadness. We don't know what's happening in the other life also. So keeping a good company and also inculcating few hobbies which are energizing or keep yourself in the journey kept me going for the 6 years. These are things I've done.
Good to see you talk very philosophically. Huh? Nice,
I
nice.
don't know. I don't know you.
Huh?
The thing is,
Because in interviews we only do formal questions and answers. I never got to see this side of you, though we interacted. Nice, good to see.
I don't know, sir. After sitting for a long years, we did not get a chance to speak. Now is the chance, I think, sir,
How you got an opportunity?
to tell whatever the things we have experienced throughout the journey.
No, no, it's quite good because the kind of insights you are giving, Basavaraj, they're very intuitive. Like cooking with friends, such a beautiful feeling, right? Like
Yes.
you crack a joke and you gossip. That's a nice thing. And why you Karnataka people are obsessed about our Telugu cinemas? Of course, now even we are watching your movies because
Yes, the Tamil
after
cinemas.
KGF and Kantara, of course, previously also it used to be there, but at least after this, we know Upendra because there were many big hits of him in Telugu also. But now, after this, Charlie, Kantara, KGF, our people also started watching more of Kannada content. And yeah, I want you to speak first on that. Yeah,
Sir, cinema is a part and parcel of our life from the childhood itself. Even we see in our hometown and we discuss about the cinemas in our school days and everything. Since our district is a border district, we see a lot of Telugu movies coming into our theaters and also many people speaking Telugu. So from the childhood itself, I've seen many Telugu movies and I've learned a little bit of Telugu also to understand whatever is said in the movies. And recently we have seen big hits with Rajamouli and other directors. Also, Telugu movies is a very, I believe Telugu movie is a very holistic movie, sir, in my opinion. It has comedy, it has action, emotions.
mm,
So, it is a very entertaining, sir. Like a short break. If you want to take a break, so it gives a complete content, sir. That's why I like Telugu movies, sir. And
full
recently, like I
package.
said, it's a total package, sir. Like whatever I've seen a lot of Allu Arjun movies, Race and other things. It's a very full of comedy and action, everything. So that's why I like Telugu movies. And recently, I've started watching English movies also. English movies because of various things. Many of my friends suggest series movies, content, and the difference between English movies and these Telugu and Kannada movies is English movies they focus on only one thing. The movie is thriller movie, matlab they have only thriller content. But ours is not like that. Like I said, it's a total package. So
Full
that's why I
package.
love movies. I love these movies, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil also,
Mm,
and I've seen a
mm.
lot of them. And my breaks in, like I said, strategic breaks definitely would include a movie. That too going for a theater, sir, not in the library or in the room, because we are already spending our time in the library itself, entire day or night in the room. So going for a theater with friends definitely rejuvenates us and brings new energy, sir. That's why movies are good. And also we get to learn a lot of from the movies recently. Uh, our Kantara movie, they
Yes,
have
yes.
it's very,
Like
very relevant for our anthropology, sir.
anthropology,
Yes.
animism, all these concepts, no? Mm, mm.
So, if you are interested in movies, definitely you can watch and pick some movies. Maybe once in a month or twice in a month. It's good, sir.
Mm.
I've learned that in this journey, we cannot go continuously studying 15 hours a day. That won't work, sir, in my opinion. For me, though,
Yes.
I've learned after 2, 3 years, we have to enjoy in life because if not now, I don't know when. So we
Yeah, it's
slowly
very
started
important to
writing.
have that balance. Okay, it's very important to have that balance.
So I used to
Because
enjoy these things also, and also
mm,
enjoy studying also. It's just enjoying, sir.
that we know because getting three back-to-back UPSC interviews and getting into the final list, that is already seen. What is not seen or what is not already said is, how you manage your breaks also. Basavaraj, if I may ask, first, how many 3 hours mains tests a candidate should be writing between his completion of prelims and writing of mains, that phase, mains phase? How many you have written? And after mentioning how many you have written, what would be the ideal number according to you? Number of 3 hours mains test a candidate must be writing for him, to get extremely good scores in mains. The reason why I'm asking this question to you is you have got excellent scores in mains this year. And
Yes,
as we spoke on phone call also, though your interview was not as per our expectations, you're capable of easily getting around 180 plus, which I've mentioned with you on phone call also a couple of times. Which means your good scores in mains is a passport not just to interview but also to get a good rank also, which happened in your case.
yes,
So I would want you to answer these two questions.
yes. So between prelims and mains, like you said, sir, is all about revision, revision, and how to put that into paper. Before that, I would like to tell few things, sir, before getting into prelims. Because I always believe there are two things in the answer writing. First one is the speed, second one is the content. So I used to take these two things strategically. Uh, Speed you can achieve by slightly compromising on the content, but content is the king, as you know in the UPSC, sir. But right balance will definitely give you a very excellent. So I used to focus on them separately, not in a compartmentalization. So people who are writing first time in their mains, I know they are not able to finish their paper, but also not give the good content. So I tell them to focus on the speed. If you are very bad at the speed, I have seen 14 to 15 questions in their mock test. Somehow they finish in the final, sir. But once you are able to write 20 questions, you will get that different kind of confidence. So the first thing they have to do is focus on the speed, how to how many words to write in a question, and how to space them, because it's all about aesthetics. Whenever the paper checker or professor sees that, uh, if it seems more words rightly spaced, so I tell them to first focus on them. First week should be that thing, sir. How to increase the speed, how to space them, how to present them. After that, you start writing your full length tests. So ideally, I would say at least you should write 4 tests per subject, especially for GS 1, 2, 3, 4. And essay should be written twice in a week, sir. One essay, or you can take one complete essay uh, according to your needs. I have written twice in a week, sir. So
Excellent.
like I said, four.
Let me interrupt. Twice in the sense 2 times 3 hours or single essays two.
That's what, sir. I too written 2 essays in a week. 2 essays in a week. If you require more, you can write more, sir. But 4 cycles between prelims and mains, especially uh, in last year, the time has reduced by 1 month. So previously we could have done more cycles, but this time I tell them to do. I myself did 4 cycles, sir. First cycle is all about your presentation and your speed and how you are putting into the paper. So you write the first cycle, GS 1, 2, 3, 4, and essay. You we have to think where we are lagging, whether it is introduction or conclusion. So I myself worked a lot for the very minute things, like I said, sir. Introduction. So for one test, I used to write excellent introduction and conclusion for all the 20 questions. Leave about the content. Just focus on the introduction and conclusion and see the reviews, how they are giving reviews, and see the good copies which are provided by the institute. So, is there any change with respect to your copy and those copies? So, I used to do that things. So, coming back to cycles, second and third cycle should be more on the content, good quality of content, how you are writing, are you covering all the aspects of the question? So, that should be there, sir. Second and third, all the content. By this time, you will be left with only 1 month, last 1 month. So you can write any all India mock, that is the fourth cycle, any all India mock, or you can write any other institute, whichever you have taken. So these four cycles should be minimum. But what we have done this time, apart from these four cycles, we used to write answers every day, sir. Every day in the morning, four of our five of our friends used to sit together, take any five PYQ, all of them used to write as per the time. So after writing, we used to discuss what did you write, what did you write, how did you write, which one will be the better one. So can we add anything, data, any graph, any map or other thing. So that really helped us. Apart from the test series, we did this exercise with our friends, which is really fruitful. And also, we used to do this for both anthropology and also for the GS. Anthropology in the night, GS in the morning. So, like I said, four cycles of this thing, daily 10 questions each for the complete 3 months. So, you can have some breaks also. Let's say 2.5 months. So, we did this for the entire this thing period, and we could see the improvements by the end of 2 months. And we all have done really well in this all India mocks by the some institutes. So it has deflected that. That's why I would say uh, write daily answers, and also four is minimum. If you can write more cycles, definitely you can write. Same applies to the anthropology or this was the strategy for our entire.
Very interesting, Basavaraj. Of course, apart from the very specific advice you have given, like on the number of cycles you have to write, and even mentioning that first phase is to test your skill part, further is to strengthen your content part, and again for the purposes of consolidating the skills, daily answer writing practice. But what has excited me more is the peer learning.
Yes, sir.
I think it's not easy for everyone. Good that you guys have managed to, because everyone have their own pace, everyone have their own ability to grasp. Temperament would be different, knowledge levels would be different. Still, you guys all have managed to work together and sail together and come out successful. That
Yes,
shows, a great camaraderie. I hope tomorrow when you become an officer, as a civil servant also, I think this quality of you is going to be of, for all of you is going to be of a big benefit, because these days, people are not willing to work in groups or work like a team. That sense of heroism or that sense of individualism is there at all levels, including civil services, because civil services preparation also is just a part of the society, right? I have to really appreciate that. The fact of interdependence which you have created and successfully navigated to that aspect. Nice.
yes.
And next, Basavaraj, this is one observation because I've started a new institute. Like on Feb 28th, I have informed you also on the same date. I've met around 30 to 35 people over the last period. And surprisingly, some 15 to 20 students of them,
Mm.
because for your not generation is a big word. In your time, the things are different. Now, these beginners, they have this tendency of uh, they haven't attended any classes or any courses, and there is this inbuilt mistrust on something called as coaching,
Mm.
and they are coming to us directly approaching us for mentorship. You understood my point?
Yes.
Let's say when you have approached me, you already have an experience of attending one UPSC interview. So my task would be relatively easy, helping you in writing a mains answers, and you will easily understand and assess. Okay, whatever he's saying, okay, is relevant, is not so relevant, is too relevant to some extent. This content I don't have, this answer writing skill I am missing, whatever. But this is a very new trend, and they say, sir, we have just attended few classes. Some videos are available on Telegram somewhere, or I have taken access from my friend. I have just heard this main subjects, mains general studies part like society, internal security, ethics. We did not complete. We are yet to complete. No, let me put the question straight on you. Why this sense of mistrust is growing? First, second, is it advisable for students? Because I'm not intended to listen from you and answer a way that is essentially supporting the coaching industry or anything like that. It's a question that is coming out of a genuine concern. These guys are getting misled by the cacophony in the online, saying that you can prepare on your own and clear your examination. And okay, some of them could not genuinely afford. They looking up or taking to online sources and preparing is okay. Some they can afford. Still, they chose to remain isolated, prepare for themselves, and after 2.5, 3 years getting lost, now they're suddenly realizing we need to reach out to someone to help us to clear examination. So the question is a bit lengthy, but I hope you understood my intent.
Yes,
I want you to comment on this, Basavaraj, because the same question I'm asking to all the toppers this year. So I thought I'll also ask you.
sir. When we started, there was not a much of online content. We used to only have few videos of toppers speaking and their strategy. But what happened in recent years? So many toppers coming out and telling that I did not go to any coaching and there is no need of coaching at all. So there is some kind of, like you said, mistrust or some kind of misbelief that people believe that this can be done without proper guidance or coaching. So I completely am against it, sir, because UPSC is such a platform which gives a level playing field for everybody, because we have so many subjects with a lot of diversity. I come from an engineering background. I am very aware of few science topics and some of the geography topics, but not aware of history, economy, and other subjects which are very core to the UPSC. Similarly, for the other people who come from the Bachelor of Arts background, they have studied history, okay, not aware of science and also geography. So they we need some kind of guidance definitely, and I believe that foundation is properly laid in the coaching itself. I also went for the coaching in the beginning. There I properly understood about the polity, history, economy. But what you have said about this online availability, free availability, or Telegram availability, that is some kind of misguidance. Because what I can see is uh, the classes available in bits and parts. They are not coherent, and they do not create any kind of accountability on the students. I've seen many of my friends who are self-prepared. Uh, It took them 2 years rather than just going coaching for the 1 year. They have already learned everything, but the time they have taken is much more than the people who can learn in the coaching center. So coaching uses this organized and disciplined platform, and we can have an interaction with the teachers also. During my coaching also, I have had an interaction with teachers where they solved my doubts and other things. Definitely, I think this is some kind of misguidance to the students. Some people are telling I did not take any coaching, I did not take any help. Uh, so I don't believe in that, sir. Regarding this direct mentorship, like you said, I'm also stressed about mentorship in the journey. Basically, we need someone to guide across the journey. But many people have misunderstood that we should take the mentorship from the beginning itself, from the day one itself, without preparing anything. So that would be like a misconception, because mentor can guide you when you are ready to run. Mentor can only give the direction, but when you are not ready with the basics or the nuances of the exam itself. Mentor cannot do anything, sir. You are preparing in bits and parts. You are not consolidating. So, mentor, what can mentor do, sir? They can just tell you to write more tests and give some feedback. So, it would be a very misguided step to take in the beginning, sir. Whoever goes, like, comes to the journey, they should definitely have a mentor. But along with that, I tell them to go for coaching because they it will be very much organized, and also you will have a will get to have interaction with the people, your peers, your peer group will develop. You will have interaction with the teachers themselves. So I completely not suggest to go for no, without coaching, sir. Whoever is topper coming, you can see that they had an excellent ecosystem, like some IITians. I have heard some IITs have created a club in their college itself. They start early in the engineering days, like second year, first year. So many of the seniors have already cleared. They come together, they discuss, and they make a proper planning with the guidance of the toppers. So it's a kind of different ecosystem that is not available to everyone, sir. That's why people from a normal background who have studied engineering or any commerce background, I tell them or I suggest them to go for a coaching and finish the syllabus, then go for a mentorship, and they will properly guide you how to write the exam and how to do the strategic planning. And I have done the same. And unfortunately, during initial 2 3 years, I did not get any mentor because it was the COVID times. We went to coaching. It was not completed. We came back home and we stayed in home for 2 years. And we did not have any much access to the online resources also. It was still developing at that time. So I missed that guidance and I missed those classes, sir. I even still today in some topics where I did not take classes. So I struggle. So coaching is a good platform to finish syllabus with an organized manner, and mentor will take you further for the answer writing and interview preparation.
Appreciate your honesty and frankness. Yes, and you have addressed it keeping in mind not the fanciful with the aspects like obviously students from NITs and IITs, they have naturally that what do you call ecosystem, and they have access to materials, access to people who have already cleared the examination, but that's not the case with every point. Well taken. Basavaraj, before we conclude the interview, yeah, I do remember you coming to me for 2025 anthropology mains. I think you have written
Yes.
20, sorry, 24 anthropology mains, and you have given 24 and 24 UPSC mock interviews. 25, of course, you haven't written anthropology mains with me. I think you have written one or two tests. I'm not sure, but I think 24
I
mains
have
is where.
written I have written test with you this year also, but full length test I have written, sir.
You have written. And of course, 25 interviews also we have spent good amount of time. So if you'd like to give any suggestions for improvement and any feedback on how it went with us, with me to be precise. So I would love to listen. Need not tell only positive things. I don't mind taking suggestions before everyone also because any suggestions is a learning curve for us also. Just like we give suggestions to you guys to improve upon.
Very very thankful, sir. Uh, After my first interview, I came to you through a friend, and there I
Who
did
is that friend? I want to know who is that
yes,
friend that
so my
referred.
friend name is Deepti, sir. She stays in Hyderabad, and we are
Acha.
very good friends. She is also an aspirant. She is
Ah,
working on. So she introduced me to you, Vivekananda,
good,
sir,
good.
and uh, completely 1 year we have only spent time in online. We haven't met. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
used to have Zoom calls for the correction, and also I started classes of anthropology. So the biggest benefit I got from you is opening up to anthropology. My view of anthropology was very limited when I wrote my mains. I was very limited to my classes which I have heard in long back, like 2020. So the notes was also limited, and also my view of anthropology was also limited. Uh, you have shown me that how anthropology evolves over the time. Within 3 4 years, the question paper in the anthropology is taking another level. Sir. They are going for the post graduation level. They are going for a more analytical level. So that I have learned from you, sir. Your classes, especially those classes we used to have in the beginning, 2024. You have done some classes for the uh, means
Means
short courses, sir. Though you did not complete that, sir. That is my
I could
suggestion.
not
If you
complete
have
that.
completed that, that would have helped me really, really well, sir. Uh,
Okay.
I think
Okay.
your
That time because I was spending, no, I don't want to give reasons. I was spending more time on evaluation, but I'm not going to repeat that mistake. Feedback taken.
if you could have finished it, it would have been much more helpful, sir. So
Got it.
that is
Got
one
it.
thing. Apart from that, I have seen your theories classes. I have access to my theories classes. So then I have learned in detail about theories. That has really helped me, sir, because theories was one uh, big challenge for me from the beginning itself. I did not have a very comprehensive understanding and a very realistic understanding. I had only bookish knowledge of theories. What is this theory? Two are classes that helped me really in understanding theories and link it to the real world, sir. And also, you always used to say with examples during our correction videos. I used to connect to the real world examples, how it can be improved, and how can we add real examples in our answers. So that has really helped me in the preparation. And after that interview, sir, interview was I had a very excellent journey with you. Last time we could not do much of the interview preparation. I think I have given only two or three more. Two, I think, not many. But this time we have prepared together for a very long, and you have supported me in the every step of the interview, sir. From the beginning, after that, how to shape my answer. Even for the special subjects like in international relations, which I have struggled in the past interviews. You have given me very good insights, and also we had a discussion a day before the interview itself. That was really good, and I'm very very thankful for that. And one more thing I would like to add, sir. This time you had given me full length tests, so I was writing some other tests. This full length test was a slightly little bit different from the other institutes, sir. So my friend was saying this is really good because this has very UPSC relevant questions. So we had a list of predictable questions, sir, this year. So me and my friend and we were three of them. We had predictable questions from we had done a chat from all the chapters 1, 2 to 3 questions. So your questions were like much more near to those predictable questions what we have predicted. But ultimately, it slightly boosted our morale in the end. I could say. Okay, acha,
Right.
we are writing in a very good direction. So, okay, we can do whatever the final question paper, irrespective of final question paper, we are ready. So that was the final, what I can say, final test we have written for the anthropology. And it has really,
Thank you, Basavaraj, for that elaborate testimonial or suggestions, whatever you want to call it. So before we conclude our interview, let me once again congratulate you and
thank
especially your parents, because I know coming from middle class background, the kind of emotions that happen at home.
yes,
It's not that people have so much money to splurge upon or to every single rupee has to be spent in a most meticulous way, and the pressure, an aspirant from not trying to say this to create that emotional aspect and all, but coming from that background, I know how much that emotions and all will carry at home. And finally, on the day of the result, when they see their son getting successful in the to one of the prestigious examinations in the country, that's a moment of pride. So once again, congratulate your family members, especially your parents, on this success. And any last words or last message for the aspirants before we end this podcast? Like anything which you have learned with experience and which you want them to inculcate from day one or at least from now, so that will bring down the amount of time they have to spend in Ashok Nagar or ORN or Chandra layout or whatever. They get into the final PDF. They get to see their name in the final PDF at the earliest.
Two things I would like to tell them, sir. Be honest with yourself. When we can see ourselves where we are going, it would be very easy to assess ourselves. And second thing is, uh, we should believe in ourselves, sir. Many people will say so many things with this and other things. So you know your journey, where you are going. So have that faith and put in a lot of effort. UPSC needs like infinite amount of effort. Just do that. Leave everything to the God. God will take care of it, sir.
Okay. Okay, Basavaraj, thank you so much for your time. I know, like, after the results, that's why I did not disturb, in the very early days after the result. I thought let things settle down, and once you're in a calm frame of mind. But I believe still the events are ongoing.
Yes, sir.
And I congratulate once again, and I also wish you all the very best because you also have planned to give your exam again to further. Let's hope. At least I'm sure that you might be getting IPS. Let's pray to God that you would definitely get it. And
Yes,
there is one last step, getting into IAS, which you truly deserve, I believe.
thank
I always believe UPSC hasn't acknowledged your interview skills adequately. Had they really done that well, you would have definitely got a double digit rank. Both of us know what you actually deserve, but yes, let you basically take some time and decide on that also. Okay. Yeah.
yes, sir.
All the very best. Thank you. Thanks for your
Thank you,
time.
sir.